It's weird. It's doing this and it's still light out.
Yeah, isn't it? I love it.
I'm ready for bed.
Did you see where they got
tired.
a bill that they're going to try to pass about not doing daylight savings time anymore?
No.
You didn't see that?
No.
Yeah, like the whole country's all for it. Like everybody.
I'm good with it.
Hell yeah.
I was tired.
I'm still tired.
It's still hard to get out of
Dude,
bed in the morning.
daylight savings time
It's
only
stupid.
only is good in the fall. Whenever you get to set the clock back.
You gotta unlock it.
Be careful when the towel falls down.
No, daylight savings time fucks with you. Like
it's
this
dumb.
time of year. Now I wake up and I always woke up naturally because of the light. And now I wake up and it's still dark. And I go back to sleep. It's like, oh fuck, I'm supposed to be up. I don't like it.
I feel like I got left out by shaving, you guys. I didn't get the memo that this was a bearded thing tonight.
I was supposed
Dude,
to
you've been
shave.
rocking it. Like,
Yeah.
I noticed that today.
Is it looking good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, very
I
full.
think you
Manly.
need-
Very manly.
Oh yeah.
Whatever you're going for, you got it.
This is a full
Listen.
3 months right here.
I was going to say.
I think you need
I
to
can
keep
see
rocking it. And once again, do not trim those tails out back, baby. You let it go.
Yeah, no, you got to let the mullet go.
Don't call it a mullet. Maybe that's why he trims it. Just let the tails
I
go.
don't really
baby.
I don't like the term mullet.
Yeah.
Oh, really? So what do you call them that?
It's just, you
it's
know.
full in the back, but it's not party in the front.
Yeah. Mullet is,
It's an outdated term.
it's like other terms that you don't use.
That's fine, I don't care. I don't mind.
Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I guess.
Yeah. Oh, well, I think it looks awesome. And are you guys okay?
Yeah.
He's got a drink and I don't, so he's more handy next to the table.
Do we need to shut that door?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
No,
Okay.
we're good. Oh yeah, I got it.
That door's always shut when we shoot the show and be distracted.
Silence the
It's
phones.
never shut.
Yeah, it's actually rarely shut.
Yeah,
We
that's
used to
what I
shut it
thought.
all the time.
We used to when we had people in the other
Yeah,
room.
well, people would be in the other
Oh,
room.
that's
talking.
right. That's when we had friends and they were cool and they all come over
Your
and
phone just go off?
we ran out of those.
Didn't?
It's
I don't
not
think
me
so.
though. It's Tom. He's clearly
No.
he's a little harder to get along with sometimes.
No, I thought I heard it
We
vibrate.
had more people tonight than we've had
In a while.
No, that's not
Well, we
true.
had Lance last week and his
Yeah.
wife and
I
Terry.
can't believe you got out of there.
Yeah, Lance didn't come, huh?
Well, they went to dinner tonight with Monica and
Monica never comes over.
I didn't tell
She
him.
did last week.
I didn't tell him.
I
that
know. Why did
Chelsea
she come over
was-
last week?
I invited her.
Oh.
Well, she called me to make sure it was okay that Lance and Terry.
I think she
Oh.
came because Lance and Terry came, but I think that I didn't tell Lance that Chelsea made tiramisu. Otherwise, he'd have been here.
Yeah.
He took the pan last week. I didn't get any of the tiramisu. He took the pan.
He
I
took
don't know
the pan
what?
straight to the bus.
He took the pan straight to the bus. I don't know what happened to it. I'm not gonna say he took the drug or he gave the drugs away, but he was in possession of the drugs when we left from here. Okay?
And you never saw any drugs.
Never had any drugs.
No. Doesn't
No.
surprise me.
Told me to like lick the pan clean.
He might have. And,
All right.
okay.
We ready?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Give me a minute.
God,
What the?
stop doing that.
Okay. Now I'm
It's
ready.
pretty
I'm sorry.
weird.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
No, it is.
No, it's not.
It
It
is.
really is
Yeah.
I think it's
You should
nice.
start smooching.
I think it's nice to feel.
Don't.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Okay.
Okay.
Action.
Let's go to the show.
All right.
What show is this?
It doesn't
42.
matter. It doesn't matter.
42.
42.
Go on to do it.
How do you say it in German?
42.
There you go.
42.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty close. Pretty close.
All right, we're back for another episode of the show. 42. As always, we have Gunny Matheson,
Grow the show.
Joe Schmidt, and our special guest this evening, Gina Schumacher.
Yeah, welcome.
Gina, so you and Ian are spending some time back here in the United States. Now I guess you're going to spend more time in the United States?
Yep.
Well, it's good to have you here.
Thank you.
And I'm
Ian's
sure...
supposed to go golfing with me now that you guys are more regulars, but he hasn't called me or Facebook messaged me or nothing.
Oh.
I'm sure he's busy.
Busy, yeah.
Yeah.
He's busy managing the ranch.
He's busy.
He's looking after things.
Well, I've been busy too. I would have declined him too anyway.
Well, I'm sure there's the non-pro community is not as thrilled that you're here full time as you are. Huh?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Putting a little heat on them. Where you ended up the last couple of years, you've been in the top couple of non-pros?
Yeah,
You're in?
usually top 5 I managed.
Yep, top 5. And you got
And last year you were second at the Futurity.
Yeah.
Oh, Dwayne
right.
did not look happy after that horse show. Did you see his face? Did you notice him looking a little? He looked a little down, I would say,
yeah.
in a nice way.
Yeah.
Did you notice that, or is that just me? Like he looked mad.
Yeah.
Was Dwayne mad? Was Dwayne
We're
mad?
disappointed.
Yeah, I was
He's
disappointed.
Was he disappointed? Was he disappointed in you though?
No.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
No, just I guess the whole situation because we were so close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, being somebody that knows Dwayne Latimer is a trainer for CS Ranch and somebody that knows the situation, you do a really good job of showing Dwayne's horses because I know they're tough.
Yeah, that's right. Not real broke.
Yeah.
It's hard to handle.
Hard to follow. You
Yeah.
guys just employ him because he's so nice to talk to.
Yeah, he's so personable. Yeah,
Keep him around for the entertainment.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dwayne is funny.
Sorry, Dwayne.
So, anyway, you have how many horses do you keep at CS? Was it Whitesboro? What's the official town?
It's Gordonville.
Gordonville.
Yeah.
Not everybody knows Gordonville,
No,
but
no.
Gordonville is nothing just north of Whitesboro.
Yeah,
Mandy would say we are somewhere up in Canada.
Yeah, just about.
yeah,
Or Oklahoma, which is worse.
yeah. You're pretty close to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily worse. I mean, you just insulted some Oklahomans.
Yeah, I don't mind.
That's okay.
Okay. Well, if you're from Texas, you don't mind.
To our Oklahoma, that audience that we just lost, we
Yeah.
apologize.
Yeah,
Go Sooners, go Cowboys. Okay, sorry, I get sidetracked.
Anyway, so how many horses do you have in Gordonville?
Well, we have around 100 horses there.
Wow.
Yeah.
and that's show horses, breeding horses, babies,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. Retired, everything.
Yeah.
We didn't count the 2 donkeys and the cows, but
Oh,
Well, donkeys
Gotcha.
are horses too. You can get a
Yeah.
comp license for a donkey.
We don't discriminate.
Yeah.
no.
At the show, we do not discriminate.
No, we're-
So donkey is.
Donkey is definitely a horse that can get a competition license. I've
Yeah.
seen it.
Yeah, fair enough. And you guys are gonna have like 40 babies board next year.
Well, yeah, we're around 33, 35. So 35 babies we're planning. And this year we have 24.
Yeah,
So
that's cool.
quite a lot of babies.
Yeah, and you guys have of your mares. Are you doing a lot of embryo transfers then, or do you have that many mares?
No, we do a lot of embryos. Mostly we try and stick to the ones that, our favorites. And then we try and take more embryos out of those and try and, breed one to our own stud and then another one to one of the studs we like.
Yeah,
you know.
Gunner Special Night. I know you've read the Gunner Special
Yes,
Night.
we
Yeah,
did.
yeah. I'm not trying to just.
not trying to plug
It's not, it's not a commercial.
No,
it's
no.
not a commercial for Gunner Special Night.
Yeah.
But the more we say Gunner Special Night, the more bonuses kick in
Right.
from our viewers. So let's say we get paid $0 for this. Okay, we get paid more if we say Gunner Special Night
Yeah.
more times.
They get double.
Yeah.
Zero.
double the commission.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, GunnerSpecialNight.com.
Yeah.
Check out.
So anyway, you know what? This is kind of crazy how the world works because I can remember when I was about your age. How old are you?
25.
Maybe a little bit younger than you. I was working in Italy, and I can remember the highlight of my week was because I didn't speak Italian at that point in time. So the highlight of my week was watching the races on the weekends. And watching your dad, who was
The
arguably-
Formula One race.
the Formula One races, and your dad was arguably the number one most famous athlete in the world at that point in time, and still. And that was because you can watch a race And you don't have to speak Italian or anything. It's just like they're going around. And
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
And I knew the
And you
number.
could figure that out.
Yeah, I could figure it out.
One in Italian just still looks like this. It's
Yeah.
it's like a 1, and a 2 is
Yeah.
swoopy with a flat bottom. Like
Yeah.
you could figure out what place they were in.
Yeah, and then they always had his name, like
Yeah.
right there.
Right there.
So, yeah, the number. It was so it was funny, but at that time, he was such a superstar. To think 25 years later, or however long it's been, that his daughter is on our show, on our stupid little show here that we do.
In your house.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, it's just
Come on
crazy.
now.
It's crazy how the world works, because that was important to me. Being, like I said, being in another country, and there was no internet. There was nothing then.
Yeah.
I mean, the internet didn't exist. It was just. It was that, because I came from here where I watched football every Sunday afternoon,
Yeah.
and I always had something to do on the weekends to going over there, and it's like, and I had no background of the F1 or anything like that, so I just picked it up and I watched it, and it was great fun, and now to have you sitting here, it's awesome.
Schumacher made his debut with the Jordan team at the 1991 Belgian Grand Prix, standing in for the team's regular driver, Bertrand Gachot. The 22-year-old German was immediately on the pace and would qualify 7th fastest, 4 places higher than his experienced teammate Andrea De Cesaris. Sadly, his race would be cut short on the opening lap with clutch failure, but this one qualifying session had already done enough to attract the attention of other teams and earned him an immediate switch to Benetton.
You must be very happy with your result.
Yeah, sure, I'm really happy. The car feels really good, and it makes a lot of fun to drive, and also for the time, I'm really happy, yeah.
In 1998, Mika Häkkinen was 16 points clear with 5 races to go, and Schumacher knew he needed a strong result. With the Finn leading in Hungary, Ferrari tried something different.
Catching traffic, I want them in this lap.
Pronti, tutti fuori, tutti fuori.
Schumacher switched to a 3-stop strategy, but he needed to post qualifying-style laps every lap for the whole race to give himself a chance of beating the McLarens. Setting fastest lap after fastest lap, he stormed to the race victory, thanks to a combination of team strategy and one of his finest drives.
I mean, you dream about the ideal result, and that was one of the dreams I have.
Having been caught out in a wet-dry qualifying session, Schumacher started from 16th place on the grid in Belgium in 1995. However, come race day, he mastered the changeable conditions, making a string of overtakes and fighting off his great rival, Damon Hill, to take top spot on the podium.
From 16th on the grid, did you really believe you could win this one?
I knew it's going to be possible to drive certainly in the points and even probably on the rostrum, but to be first, no, I didn't believe this.
Having sustained a broken leg earlier in the year, Schumacher returned for the final 2 rounds of the 1999 season, with some critics doubting if his trademark pace would still be there. But in qualifying he went a full second quicker than anyone else, blitzing the opposition to take one of the most commanding pole positions of his career and silence his doubters. It was a truly remarkable comeback.
We expected to be strong, and I mentioned that several times this weekend. But to be second ahead, that was clearly surprising.
Arguably Michael's finest ever moment came at the 1996 Spanish Grand Prix, taking victory in torrential conditions. Having struggled with his Ferrari all season, especially in wet conditions, his performance on the day was out of this world and was a signal to all of his critics that here was a racer beholden of genuine greatness. Having cleared Jean Alesi, Schumacher then caught and passed Jacques Villeneuve to set up what would be not only one of his finest ever Formula One victories, but his first win with the Ferrari team with whom he would write his name indelibly in the history of the sport.
Michael Schumacher wins the Spanish Grand Prix after an absolutely superlative drive.
It's amazing. If anyone would have asked me how much I would bet on this, I wouldn't have even bet a penny on it. We have not got a present from anyone. I just pushed it to the victory, and the car has been superb, especially at the beginning, and I was able to do the job.
Thank you.
So how did you guys? I know your mom is, a horse lover.
Yeah.
So how did you guys get into the horse business to begin with?
Well, so mom used to have like a horse when she was really little, and then they had to sell it because they didn't have the money to keep it. So yeah, then when she got together with dad and got us, I always liked animals. So then she said, okay, I'm gonna go back into horses. So she found a quarter horse that somewhere in Utah, and she bought it. Then that's how she started to get into like the Western riding. Because my dad tried to ride an Arabian because they were trying to figure out what kind of breed they wanted to have. And he rode an Arabian, and that thing was crazy, so he fell off it. So it ran up and was completely nuts. And then she was like, okay, I don't want this. And they had a quarter horse with the Arabians to calm them down. And she was like, I want this kind of horse, because for the kids and to be safe. And so she said, okay, quarter horse. So she went to Utah, bought that horse, brought it back to Germany, and found some people they were doing all around. And so she did that for a weekend. One, like the pleasure, and I mean, it was just regional, but she was like, okay, that's easy. Let's go for something harder, So I don't know how she saw reining, but anyway, that's what she wanted to do, and that's how it started.
So your mom was the first one in the family that saw reining and wanted to ride reining?
Yeah.
Do you remember who she saw or whose horse it was, or?
I don't know. I think she went to a little show in Italy in Caluso. I don't know if that tells you anything. La Pesquera. It's like a really little place, and there she saw, like, she was watching a bunch of people, and she saw Martin ride. So she asked, I think that's how they started. I don't know everything, but...
Martin Larkham?
Yeah, and that's, then I think they got talking, and then they started working together, and she got into the reining a bit more. And, yeah.
And how old were you at that point?
I don't know, like 6, 7.
Okay, who's older, you or Mick?
I am.
Okay.
2 years older.
2 years older than Mick. And
Yeah.
for anybody that doesn't know, her brother Mick is lighting it up right now in the it's F1, the same, right?
Yep.
Formula One.
And I when you can look up somebody, I read the news every day, and he pops up right in the American news. So
yeah, he's driving for the American F1 team.
For Haas, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Bill Haas?
I didn't know that.
In NASCAR, there's Stuart Haas Racing. Gene Haas? Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. But he never really had an interest in the horses at all.
He rode a couple times then he showed, and he marked like 69.5 on his first show. So we were all really impressed.
Wow. What if you got him a runoff horse? Then would he like it? Like one
One that went real fast.
Yeah. Maybe y'all approached it the wrong way. Y'all got him a slow, safe one. You need to get him a dangerous one that runs hard.
Yeah. Get that Arabian back.
Get that Arabian
Yeah, get him a nice Arabian. Yeah.
No, but he likes it. But it's just like I have the passion for the horses, and he has more passion for the racing.
For the cars.
Yeah.
Very cool. So when did you start showing?
I was 9.
Okay.
I had a pony that was really old. It was like 18.
Probably came from Donnie Bricker.
No, it was a dressage pony.
Oh, never mind.
And I spent 1 year and a half trying to teach him reining, and I had no idea what I was doing. And nobody was, like, he wasn't big enough for anybody to get on him and teach him. So I was there and I was trying to make him turn, and we ended up walking in a circle and couldn't change leads, wouldn't stop. He had sliders on, but
he wouldn't stop.
No. And yeah, I won my first youth class.
Cool.
But I mean, I was the only one in it. But
Yeah.
A win. It's a win.
We'll edit that out.
Cut. and click, and you won your first few
That's right.
spots.
That's
Let's
right.
pick back up
Champion.
there.
Champion.
Yeah, won $100.
Yes.
That's
Money
awesome.
earner. That's great.
Yep.
Yeah, win's a win.
Yeah, for sure. And then you obviously that kind of got you hooked. So then you graduated from there to bigger and better horses, and
I always got the shitty ones from mom.
so you're
Like, when she was through with them, she was like, okay, Gina can ride them. It'll teach her something. She doesn't need a good one. She can start with the ones that are not so good. So she
Well,
learns
that's
how.
good.
What's funny about this situation now
That's
is
awesome.
we don't ever see your mom show anymore at all. You're just showing. So, like, her competitive juices left and you got them all. Or what?
She always, now that I'm really into it, she is like, I buy this horse as my horse and I'm gonna ride it. I was like, okay, but you really have to ride it. Yes, yes. And then before the show, she calls and she says, you know, I think it would be really a shame if I rode it because I'm not so good and it's not nice for the horse, so you should ride it. I was like, Mom, you bought it for yourself, you have to ride it. No. Okay. So now she
talk
just...
me into it,
I guess
right?
I'll show it.
Yeah. So how old were you when she quit showing?
Well, I don't know. 'Cause
She hasn't quit yet.
No, she hasn't really
So
quit.
She just slowed down.
Yeah, now she's showing at the NRBC. I finally got her
Oh,
to.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Right on.
Oh, we got her on camera too, Mom.
Sweet.
Can't back
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
No leaking in now.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that? Karina is entered at the NRBC. This is so awesome. I'm gonna be there. You guys going? Are we riding at nighttime during the NRBC? Oh, I did it again.
We talked about that last week.
It's on the website. Closes at midnight.
Okay.
Yep. So we're good. It's all good.
Now it's official.
It's official.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot. If I put you on the spot, I'm just curious.
I've never been on the spot in my life.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, you
No.
said that. You're never on the spot.
Never on the
Is
spot.
the red light supposed to be on in that camera?
Yeah, the red
we don't
light.
see
this
it.
one's broke. That was our
Oh,
light.
okay.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
We will let
So the red light
production
is
manager-
broke or the camera's broke?
No, just the light. You can see that.
Because I'm
light's
only
always
paying
on.
half price if one camera's broke. I'm not paying for the whole.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I just want to be
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah,
about
but
that.
we
Good
said-
question though. I like that you're paying
Well, I
attention.
just want to make sure. Yeah, we don't want to lose any footage.
But we did say Gunner Special Night 6 times so far.
GunnerSpecialNight.com.
So we're getting paid more this week.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, going back to, so you were in Germany at that point. I know you have a beautiful place in Switzerland right now, but were you still in Germany when you started showing, or when did your...
No, I always lived in Switzerland. I mean, I am German, but we never. My parents went to Switzerland. I was really little, and
Okay.
yeah.
So you built that place, the whole place you got there in Switzerland when you were little.
Yeah,
And that place is amazing.
yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I was over there with Kate, showed there twice, and you have the whole rehab facility and
Yep.
a beautiful indoor arena, and it's just absolutely a great place.
Thank
and
you.
I love that area. I mean, it's not, what is it, 10 minutes from
The lake,
yeah.
Yeah.
What lake?
the Lake Geneva.
Yeah, I knew that, and I just wanted to hear.
You wanted to hear it in her
Yeah,
accent?
it just sounds better with your accent, so I for sure knew that.
It's okay. It's okay to cut him off when he starts talking to Gina because he will go down a rabbit hole. He won't shut up for 15 minutes.
I've been accused of that,
Yeah.
but I mean, I could go down a rabbit hole, or you could listen to these two idiots, and it's better.
That's right.
It's better if I'm rambling. Believe me.
That's why we just let him have the control.
Sure it is.
It is. It
But
is.
no, you said when you guys went there that place was just
Incredible.
phenomenal.
Incredible.
You said the food was really good too, right?
Yeah, incredible. And the beautiful part of where you live right there, it seems like there's the mix of, as far as like, I'm going to go with food here again. There's the Italian restaurants, and
Swiss.
I don't know what the other kind of food they have there. I just ate Italian. I ate gelato, and I ate Italian food.
There's
and what
probably
else do they have
Swiss
right
food
there?
and German
There's
food.
everything.
Yeah,
Everything.
and Mexican
Yeah.
food and Chinese food.
No, but you don't want to
Chinese
eat
food
Mexican
wasn't
food.
made-
Yeah, I
it
don't
wasn't
think you want-
invented in America, okay?
Yeah.
But they don't have. They don't
See?
really have Mexican.
No, why don't they have Mexican?
I had
Yeah.
Mexican food in Germany.
We're talking about Switzerland.
Yeah, like Switzerland.
Yeah, I know, but they have Mexican food one country over. I mean, it wasn't great, but it fulfilled a need.
Well, in Switzerland, they only have great stuff.
Yeah.
So, no, and I don't even know. I don't even know what German food is. Sauerkraut?
That's German.
Schweinebraten.
Wiener Schnitzel?
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
that, that's Austrian.
Schnitzel.
But
Yeah. And beer?
Ein
Yeah.
Bier, bitte schön.
Yeah.
Bitte schön. Yeah. Guten Tag.
Denny's lighting it up down there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
So
noticed
good.
that, but
It's good.
I've
Okay.
spent some time in Germany, but not in Switzerland.
Oh, that's right. You lived in Germany for a while.
That's
for
not,
6
I
months.
literally just led the horses in Germany.
That's right. Yeah, you didn't ride much, did you?
Yeah, I did one time, and I beat my boss, and I didn't get to ride anymore after that.
yeah. Well,
I got it on camera now too. If you're watching, it's on camera. I said the F word. Okay, let's talk about Gina now.
yeah, let's go back to Gina. So you grew up the whole time right there where the ranch is. That's the original. That you had that since you were little.
well, yeah, in 2004 they bought it and built it. Took a while to build because everything's a bit slower in Switzerland.
Yeah.
But we never lived on the ranch. We have a separate. We live a little bit further away, but yeah, I spend most of my time there. So.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you have you live right. You guys live on the lake, right? Yeah. It's,
Yeah.
I mean, we drove. I think Cade was there, maybe. Carly. Cade.
Just Kate. Yeah.
Carly never went.
No. Yeah, Cade was there when we went and picked him up, and
And now you're 10 minutes from Lake Texoma. I could only imagine the difference.
Yeah,
As
just
you're
a
crossing a bridge to the Red River / lake
Yeah.
to Lake Geneva. Do you
Yeah.
want to enlighten?
Yeah, just
people.
color's a little different.
No mountains.
Yeah,
No
no
mountains.
mountains.
Yeah, that's the difference.
No water
Yeah.
moccasins.
No.
Yeah. No bacteria.
yeah. From the barn to Lake Geneva, she could go and stop at a nice place and eat good Italian food or what. In Lake Texoma, she stops by the gas station and gets a burrito.
Gets catfish.
Have you had a burrito from the gas station in Lake Texoma or in Gordonville?
No.
No.
But
she
you
has
can
not.
get fried pickles at the Pelican restaurant.
Ooh,
Pelican's Landing.
Yeah, that's right.
on the
That's
lake.
right.
I've driven by it. Yeah, heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only place that's close to us.
Yeah, you guys are up
And
there.
the Dollar General.
Yeah.
Did you ever eat? Did you ever eat at the? So when you're driving back from your ranch in Switzerland and driving back to civilization, I guess. Did you ever eat at that little truck stop on the right there? It's a trattoria type little hotel.
Oh, with the wine yards underneath.
I don't know, but
I don't know, because there's like so many little places over there.
But it was amazing.
Yeah.
The food was, it was right next to the supermarket. It was before you get to the supermarket. Right on the. You're thinking too far ahead.
I don't
Just say
know.
yes.
Okay,
So it was
yeah.
so
This-
good.
Yeah.
This is great.
You know what
This
I'm
is-
talking about?
No.
No, for shit's sake.
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
This is great.
She said it was awesome, dude. You were right.
No, we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
No, please, not on camera. We were talking about Gina.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, we were talking about food. It was really good, by the way.
Yeah,
Well,
do they slurp hot beverages in
Yeah.
Switzerland?
No, I don't know that.
So, do you know that Joe drinks his coffee from a straw? Me and Tom would
Just
do
my
this.
Starbucks.
Yeah, and we've been enlightened.
We do that because it's hot, and he thinks we're weird.
But like
he
the guy
drinks it
said,
with a
it's
straw.
just from tasting.
Well,
It's
it
not
adds
like
flavor.
But just the first taste, you don't continually do it though.
Well, if you
especially if someone's sitting right next to you or something.
Well, if it adds flavor on the first sip, why wouldn't you want flavor on every
Because
sip?
I think it's just a tasting thing. It's not. You're not.
Yeah, I think by the time you get to the bottom,
like that.
you're all right chugging.
Yeah, well then it's
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah, but you want to chug it to get rid of it. Yeah, he's right. Then it is cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your argument
So
now?
anyway,
Let's talk about Gina.
Yeah, let's go back.
So back to that truck stop with the good food.
Yeah, it was amazing. And I'm going to have to show you where it is sometime.
Yeah.
Because maybe you've never been there. I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah.
But it's pretty special.
I just usually go home, ranch, home, ranch.
Yeah, you should stop there sometime.
Yeah.
I mean, put it on your...
Ian, put it in your calendar.
To-do.
Yeah,
To
put it
stop.
on your to-do next time you
To
go
stop
home.
at the truck driving place on the right there, okay? Wherever the right is
Yeah.
from the ranch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's before you get to the freeway. You don't call it a freeway,
The
but...
Audubon.
Oh, they
Audubon
tore
up
that
there?
down.
No!
Yeah, see? Rats.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
had
I
rats.
know which one you mean.
They
yeah.
had slime in the ice
Yeah.
machine.
Yeah. Health department.
They did. They are building a
Health
offices
department.
or something. I don't know.
That is a crying shame. They had the best carbonara I think I ever had in my life.
And yet we've lost 10 minutes just talking about a place that doesn't exist anymore.
That's right. Yeah.
All right.
Take
So-
that off the list of things to go see.
So moving on, the reason we were over there is because 2 different years you had the, what was it called?
The FEI World Championship.
Junior riders?
Yeah, it's
Juniors?
junior riders, I think,
Junior
right?
and young riders.
Junior and young riders.
Because you showed in that,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah, that was cool.
And that was something that your mom was behind, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
that was her brainchild. And that was fun. I mean, that was a great idea, and that's a shame that we're probably not going to be. Are you going to have another one? It can't be FEI anymore, right?
No, but it can be something else,
But you
maybe.
can still have it, right?
Well, that would be a goal.
Yeah.
One
What
day.
horse did you show up there and win on?
Got a nifty gun.
Did you know that I had him for a little while as a
Yeah,
2-year-old?
you already told me that.
And I did not sell him in the Futurity sale. I could not get him sold. I could not get him sold. He was nice too. He was awesome. He was
Yeah.
nice then.
Yeah, he was a real nice horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Dwayne
did-
didn't make him nice. He was nice before he got to Dwayne.
When you had him.
Yeah.
When you had him, he was
Yeah,
nice.
Dwayne's gonna argue with me, but Dwayne's not watching. We've
No,
already
no.
made fun of him. He's not. I'm not
Dwayne-
gonna get a phone call.
Yeah, he's watching
Hockey. He's watching the Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah. So
That's
for an Edmonton Oilers, like if that's the
or
best he
walking,
can do.
Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah. So.
And you guys stand that horse at stud too now?
Yeah, he's in Italy with Alice and Paolo Orlandini. I don't know if you know them.
Oh yeah, I know Paolo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's at their place.
Oh, cool.
Those
Yeah.
are two
Very cool.
super nice guys. Everybody
Yeah.
knows them.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
So who do you ride with when you're in Europe?
Well, Ian and me, the last 2 years, were just doing it by ourselves at home, and then we got help from Bernard when we were, at horse shows, and sometimes he would come over and help us out.
Bernard Funk.
Yes, Bernard Funk, and otherwise we stick to Dwayne.
Yeah.
But I mean, Bernard and Ann, they're good people.
Yeah.
They're great people to get help from, huh?
They're
Yeah.
qualified.
Yeah.
They're qualified.
They know
Yeah.
what they're doing.
No,
Very-
they are
very-
really good.
Yeah, very qualified. You know, there's a lot of good people over in Europe, good horse trainers and whatnot. But so, what made you decide you wanted to spend more time in the U.S.?
Just the whole situation wasn't. I don't know. I just felt like it kind of went a bit downhill over there. Like the sport in general, I felt like it wasn't being as, how you say, supportive as it used to be, and there was, to be honest, not as much competition anymore, that I felt like I was getting better. And over here it's really like I have to push myself really hard.
Right.
And if you're doing it, you want to get better, otherwise what's the point in doing it, you
Right.
know? That's at least my point of view. And here I feel like, I can learn a lot more, and we do okay, but we need some program we can follow, somebody that'll teach us, that's there all the time, like with Dwayne, that we can have a goal and, compete with the big guys. And,
Right.
and
Would you say that you accomplished all your goals in Europe? Because you won everything, didn't you?
yeah, in the Non Pro, yes.
Yeah, in the non-pro,
Yes.
that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you're on to a more difficult challenge?
Yes. And also the horse business, and like I like to ride the horses we raise, and I would love to have a own stud that is successful, and that's part of the dream.
So I've got a question for you. Like, I don't understand why right now it isn't bigger in Europe, because from the time I worked there to the last time I went over there, Cade showed, and he showed near Rome, and the place, as far as spectators,
It was full.
is full.
I know.
It was full. I don't like their horse shows, as far as a spectator point of view, are better than here.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't
But
understand.
participation is going down, or
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like there's a lot of new people, but there's still no money. You know that it always gets less and less and less good. Like all the good riders. I'm not saying there's no good riders now, but most of them don't do it anymore, and I don't know. It just felt like it wasn't really. I don't want to insult anybody, but
I know exactly what you're saying.
we tell it like it is in front of these microphones. We don't sugarcoat it. We talk about everybody's bullshit.
No, yeah.
I mean, even Tom's facial hair, which is amazing.
Thank you very much. Well, no, I understand what you're saying, but I mean, I think anybody that's been there, the crowds are next level.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have judged over there, right?
Well, I've never judged over there, but we watched videos of it.
Yeah.
all.
No, but when I went to Minervio and showed, and like you said, the place was packed.
Yeah.
Why did you
Packed
go to
with
Minervio? How did you get to go to Minervio and show, and I've never been there to show?
Because remember the
Smart like smart?
No, remember the Bernadellis bought that mare for me,
Yes.
and then we sent it over there.
Yes, Eduardo.
Yeah, they came in. I wasn't there, and you said, I don't have anything, but Joe does.
Yeah.
And then we showed it here and took it over
Cost
there.
myself some money that day.
Yeah,
think
but no,
that's-
it was cool. I mean, the crowd
and
was.
they are always sold out.
Yeah, it
They
was
sell
crazy.
they sell each seat. And
Yeah.
It's always sold out. You have a horse running in the finals. You can't even watch it.
Yeah.
You know, at the Italian Futurity, for example, you had to like go through and make sure you would get to see it.
What is it exactly that you think doesn't gain the participation? Is it there's not enough horses? Is it that there's not enough prize money, or is it more expensive there, or is it harder there?
I've been thinking about this.
You don't know?
And I just can't figure out why, but it just feels like nobody wants to spend anything because they say like, yeah, but I have nothing to win anyways.
Yeah.
Like I win the major event at derbies, the futurities, and still don't have enough money to fill up the truck, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like...
To pay your way there and
Yeah,
back.
and it doesn't even cover the horse show costs.
Right.
So then it's, why
what's
would
the point?
anybody else be motivated to say, okay, let's go and let's buy good horses, let's buy nice horses and...
I wonder if the facilities there are more expensive to rent. Like, what logistically, what the problem would be.
No, that's not really the problem, I don't think. I think the problem is when I was there and after I was there, things paid good. There was money. And they had, at one point in time, they had a lot of $100,000 added opens.
Yeah.
And I don't want to leave anybody out, but I don't remember everybody. But I know, like, Archesi he put a lot of money in and got a lot of people to put money in. I can always remember that, like, Archesi owns 1,000 trucks and gets them from, I don't know how you pronounce it, Iveco.
Iveco, yeah.
Iveco. Well, funny enough, Iveco was a big sponsor of our horse show, you know. I mean, he went to his connections and got a lot of money.
And he's not doing that anymore?
Well, I don't know if he is or not, but it seems like there's not as much money now as there was then.
No.
And I don't know where that momentum was lost because, like I say, there seemed to be a lot of enthusiasm.
Yeah.
I know they always say but you only think about money, Yeah, but in the end it is like that. It's just how our sport is. It's
No doubt.
It doesn't make...
You show the horses to put the money on them to sell the babies.
Yeah,
for
because
money.
then how do you compare to here?
Yeah,
You'd have one horse like got a nifty gun.
Yeah.
He's won everything over there, and he's won 100,000 just in the non pros, just over there.
Right.
So you know how then here it's nothing, but or over there it's really something special, and I guess the value doesn't go to the same level, and maybe people get demotivated. Well, that's how I feel.
Right. And what's gonna happen? I mean, I've actually had a couple top level trainers over there inquire about coming over here to work for us, and I mean, I guess it probably wasn't a fit for us, so we didn't pursue it, but it would be a real shame. I mean, you lose 2 or 3 of the top guys over there, and it really hurts the business.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I think like here, I've always said, I think the association gets a lot more credit for promoting the sport than it deserves. I think the association's job is to not screw it up. I think it's the trainers. You bring in new customers, you bring in new customers, I bring in new customers. We're out there working our ass off and selling the sport to new people. If I have a new customer, Gunny or Joe has a new customer that wants to get in the business, we don't say, yeah, well, call the NRHA office and see what it's about.
Right.
I mean, we bring them in and we tell them, and that's not a knock against NRHA at all. It's just purely, I think the trainers are driving this business over here. And I think if losing any trainers, I assume it's the same over there. I don't know that.
What hurt the most, in my opinion, was that they kind of got rid of all the open classes and non-pro classes where they always had, I don't know, 50,000, 40,000, these kind of things. They don't exist anymore.
Like the open bronze trophy monies. Not the derbies.
Not the derbies.
The open monies.
Yes, and then you had also older horses that were maybe not eligible for the derbies or anything, but they would still be worth something. Now you have a really nice horse and you cannot even, you have to pay somebody to take it because there's no market,
Yeah. We were actually jealous of those open classes here because that's why
a couple years
why they put 100,000 added open at the Futurity, because you could say, look at what Europe is doing.
Yeah.
They're having 100,000 added open rein and they're having a 50,000. Why can't we do that?
Yeah.
And we did a little bit, but
and they didn't have 2 or 3. They had like 10 of them.
They had a bunch of them.
And that I don't know why it disappeared.
Yeah,
and that I think was bad for us.
That's a good point.
Yeah. One thing I think that's really helped here is we have, and again, I'm gonna forget people, but I'm gonna throw out a few names, and you guys throw out any more if you think of them. But Rick Clark, Bob Santagata, Tim Anderson,
Pat Warren.
Pat Warren forever.
Yeah.
And a whole slew of guys and women like that have thrown a lot of money at this sport over the years, and I think that's what makes it go. And nobody, the thing I felt maybe a little bit when I was, not just when I was in Europe, but talking to Europeans, is there's maybe a little more working against each other instead of working with each other.
That's true.
And here, all those people are working, Bob and Rick and Tim, and they're all excited about, let's throw our money together and make that event. Let's make Florida bigger than ever. Let's make this event bigger than ever. Let's make the Futurity bigger than ever. And they're doing it together. And I think anytime you take that money and put all those guys together, they don't have to give 200,000. They get 6 of them that give 50,000, and all of a sudden, bam, everything's paying more money. And that's what I always felt about Europe, is maybe not the willingness.
Like I was trying to tell, well, why can't we not do like a Futurity and a Derby, and all the little associations, because we have Belgium, we have Holland, we have Switzerland, France, everybody, and they are all doing their own little show. And we were thinking, but why we don't put them all together for one Futurity and one Derby?
Right.
And then everybody is going to benefit from it.
Yeah.
And that way you have not 10 Futurities you're going to go and run your horse. By the time you get to the actual Futurity, it's already screwed up. then you have one goal and it's worth it.
Right.
You know, and that's what Ian and me were like, well, that would be good, but
I second that vote. You have my support. I'll donate $1,000 to it.
Yeah,
Good luck.
$1,000 from the show.
From the show.
GunnerSpecialNight.com.
Yeah.
We'll donate $1,000.
Well, anyway, moving on from that.
Yeah.
So now you're over here, and you got a great situation. Your ranch here is, in my opinion, even more beautiful than your ranch there. It's different here because you can have a lot more. How many acres are in your ranch here?
we have like 450.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dwayne gave me the run around on the gator, and
it's pretty cool.
Got us stuck, and we had to push it out, got mud all over us and stuff like that. But absolutely beautiful piece of land,
Thank you.
and a super nice barn and stalls and all of that, and great horses and a decent horse trainer and.
At best.
Decent horse trainer.
Yeah.
Decent at best. I mean, he's Dwayne.
So, what's I would have to guess, I'm going to guess, the highlight of your career might be the run for $1 million.
Yeah.
So, going out there last year to qualify, what were your thoughts? I mean, what were your expectations?
First of all, I wasn't even entered till I arrived there.
Yeah, it was an afterthought qualifying.
Yeah, it
wasn't
was like a day or two before.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, I was in my head, I was like, and anyways, not gonna make it. I just want to go and ride one time with all of you guys, you know?
Yeah.
And Ian was like, go do it, you know? And he signed me up because we still had...
Good for you, Ian.
One
Good for pushing it. Yeah.
We still had one entry, so from the COVID year that didn't got used. So, yeah.
And you were 224?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
And your horse looked awesome in the qualifier. They marked you at 224, and they marked Tom at 224 and a half, and you're on
I think it was 23 and a half.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, because she won it, right?
No. Sean won it.
No, I mean, but the I thought she was 24 in the qualifier.
I think she was 24 and a half.
No, 4.
I think it was 23 and a half.
I thought you were 4.5.
No, I don't think so.
No, because Mandy needed to be the
Half.
Yeah, Mandy was a 23.
Well,
Yeah.
you should beat Tom by 10 points, in my opinion. Your run was awesome.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah, it was pretty
Tom,
good.
but Tom knows I love knocking him on camera. So
I don't have
anytime
a
I
problem
can get
with
him, I can.
I don't care if you'd have beat me by 20 points as long as I was in the top 10.
Yeah.
That was all
It
good.
doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah,
As long
that
as we
was
got to
all
go to
all
Vegas.
we were going for
Yeah.
at that point, right?
Yep.
Yeah, all we were going for. So, what did you think? What was the experience for you going to Vegas and being in that situation with as much as you've shown and as much as you've won all over in Europe and in here? What was the difference between that and showing at the million?
It was like a completely different atmosphere, I felt. Like, just also with the TV guys hanging around, and it was just like, it felt way more special. So it was like, and now I have to really be really good and show my best, you know? And you put more pressure on yourself because, of course, you have all these people watching and they make all these big advertisements and, you know, you're part of it, which is already incredible enough, you know?
Yep.
And yeah, but then when I actually showed, I just had a lot of fun. I wasn't nervous because I didn't have anything to lose.
Yeah. It looked a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And your run was awesome, and they did not mark you high enough. And me and Tom and Joe, well, maybe not them too, but I know they didn't mark you high enough, and everybody in the stands knew they didn't mark you high enough.
They were booing.
They were booing the judges.
That was the highlight of my whole thing.
Everyone booing.
Yeah, I was like,
Yep.
thank you guys. I didn't realize because I was just happy I got through in a good way. But yeah, afterwards you always wish you did better, and you always find spots. You know, I could have done this better. I could have done that, but
Yeah, and you're going back. So now you're going back to qualify again with the same horse.
Yep.
Any other ones?
One more.
Which one?
It's a 6-year-old stud I got from Europe.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're gonna try to qualify too now?
No, I just have him as a backup.
Oh, nobody needs to talk you into it this time.
No, like I said.
Now you've accomplished it. You know you can accomplish it again.
Yeah, and if not, And like
You
I
have
said,
nothing to lose.
no.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool.
So your other horse, he's going out there as a backup. If your main horse is a go, will you show your other one in the Derby? How old is your other horse?
6.
So will you show him out there in the Non Pro Derby?
Yeah, I entered everything. I
Yeah.
entered both of my horses in the Non Pro and the qualifier.
Right.
If we're already going there, I was like, we
Yeah,
spent
might
so
as well
much
show.
money and doing all
Yeah.
this, so just go and have fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
Excellent. And you were second in the Non Pro Futurity last year.
Yeah,
So you're lighting it up over here.
keep trying.
Yeah.
Trying. I have a good trainer, so.
Well, you have a mediocre trainer.
Decent, like you said before.
Yeah, but she's falling a little short. She still has more to look forward to. She's got more goals, I bet, right?
Yeah.
There's also always more goals, but now I would imagine one of those goals is having that success in something that you was born and raised on your ranch. Huh?
Yes, I really want to show the Snipolution, and I really hope he can be a stud one day that people will be like, "Ooh, I want a
Right.
baby from him," you know.
Can I tell you a story about Snipolution?
Yeah.
Do you know that me and my helper were renting stalls at Cinder Lakes Ranch?
Yeah, we came to try horse when you were there.
The year he was born there, and he tried to sell him. He tried to sell him to Liam, and Liam was too cheap to buy him. Liam, you listening?
Liam,
he
who
ain't.
worked for you.
Yeah, who
Yeah.
worked for me. He didn't buy him.
And you didn't buy him either.
He didn't try to sell him to me, and I wasn't going to step on Liam's toes. So,
But
it
even
wasn't-
though it's
wasn't-
easy to act all smart now, but
It
you
wasn't
could
ever
have,
my
when you
deal.
knew Liam wasn't going to buy him.
could have bought it.
Yeah, you could
It
have bought
wasn't,
him.
it wasn't ever my deal, and I don't want to step on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You didn't want to step
Yeah.
on that deal. Yeah. Oh. No, but at that time
And
he was
it
not.
was-
He wasn't doing anything. Like he didn't look like
And
any
it
type
was-
of horse.
It was not for a lot of money. It was
Yeah.
not a lot of money at all.
Yeah, wasn't it like
But-
$3,500 or something?
No, it was more like 8,500.
Yeah.
And you were there, weren't you?
Yeah, yeah. And
Liam
that, like-
did Liam start him or did you?
I think Mandy might have. I
So
think
neither
Mandy
one of
might
you
have.
idiots bought him.
No,
Yeah.
no, but he didn't look like anything. I'm telling you, there was nothing going on
Yeah.
as a young horse at all. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rick told us how dumb we were. He knew, but
Yeah.
he didn't
Yeah.
tell me that because I wasn't the one in there. It was Liam.
Yeah, it was
I
Liam's
didn't want to
deal.
step on anybody's toes.
Right.
Okay, so
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So what?
Yeah, he did turn out to be a pretty good little horse.
Yeah, turned out to be a great horse.
Yeah, he was cool.
So you want to ultimately, it'd be fun to go win the Futurity on something that you raised. But what are you going to do? So you're going to have 30 or 40 head born. Are you planning on going to some sales, or are you going to try them all? What's the plan?
No, I don't think we managed. We're big, but not that big, and yeah.
Well, Dwayne doesn't really want to ride more than 7 or 8 a day anyway, does he? It's
He
kinda-
rides like 12.
Oh my gosh.
He rides a lot. no,
I don't know.
He
Do you
doesn't-
ever remember him riding that many? When Dwayne worked for when Dwayne worked for me, he was done at 2:00 every day.
Yeah.
But he doesn't do a lunch break.
Oh yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah,
do lunch
see?
break.
Remember the lunch break thing? When you don't eat lunch, you get done faster? You figured that out last year?
I did figure that. Yeah. Anyway, well,
Yeah.
I guess as Dwayne's getting older, he's figuring out he's got to work harder.
Yeah.
So you'll take some, and obviously you'll sell some privately. So you're planning on the Futurity sale. I assume the Legacy sale. You and I talked a little bit about that before.
Yep.
And privately. So if anybody wants some very nice, well-bred babies,
Yeah.
CSRanch.com.
contact Gina at CS Ranch. Don't contact Dwayne because he won't answer the phone.
Was y'all's deal always CS Ranch or was it Classic S Ranch?
What?
Did y'all have a different name before? Do you remember?
No,
No,
it was
CS
always
is
CS,
Korean.
but now we have the ranch in Texas under XCS because of company.
Yeah.
Has to be called name. So now for everybody it's XCS Ranch.
I assume CS is Karina.
Yep.
Classic. He's a moron.
No, I remember. I used to remember some ads in the Rainer that had a brand that looked like their brand, but I don't think it was all
maybe
horses.
for the blankets.
Yes.
Maybe.
Because
That's
we
what it
used
was.
to have like blankets. Look.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm lost.
That's what it was. So what do you do now? What do you do for fun in Gordonville? Like it seems like
there's nothing
it
to do
seems
for
like
fun in Gordonville.
I'm thinking there's a little bit of culture shock moving from Lake Geneva to Gordonville.
Well, she's definitely going to go eat lunch at the gas station tomorrow and try that out
Yeah.
for the
I'll
first time.
Get one of those microwave
Which one? We had like
burritos.
4.
You're gonna just go get a burrito from one of them,
From
okay?
Allsups.
Yeah.
You're gonna Allsups.
Yeah, microwave burrito. Even the ones behind the glass are probably worse
Yeah.
or better. I'm not sure.
No, but we can do a lot of stuff on the ranch.
Yeah, but on
But
the
other
range,
than the ranch,
We go skydive.
No,
you go skydiving.
No, you're
Yeah.
Not in
skydiving.
Gordon, not up there, dude.
No, there's a place
that's right.
like near Sherman, I think.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
are nuts.
Have you done it here?
No, but we did it in Arizona, so that's what we're gonna do after we're done riding.
That's crazy.
How many jumps do you have?
Like 200, not
Oh,
that
wow.
much, but
You jump
Not
by
that
yourself
much.
now.
Yeah.
200.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but in the whole skydiving thing, that's
it's
usually
not. It's not so much.
It's not that much. I
Yeah.
can pretty much fly the plane by myself and jump out and land it, but it's not that much.
Because don't you need to have like 500 to 600 before you start base jumping?
I don't know. I don't want to base jump.
Oh,
That's too dangerous.
Yeah, I think you gotta have a lot of experience to do base jumping. But yeah,
Has
usually
ever-
200 is not
Has
that
it
much.
ever gone wrong when you've skydived before? Like, did you ever have to pull your backup chute?
No.
No. Never had the.
And if it went really wrong, I wouldn't be sitting here.
I understand that. Well, you could be.
It can only go so wrong.
No. There's people that lived it. There's people
Oh
that
yeah,
have survived
yeah,
it.
that's right.
Yeah.
But the base jump,
Landed in a tree.
They
you don't
bounced.
have a backup. So
Yeah, you
if
just
that
have one
thing doesn't work, you're basically
You're flat.
Yeah,
You're flat.
yeah.
Where'd you get the daredevil part from? Your mom or your dad?
Dead.
Yeah, I figured that, right?
Yeah.
Now we watched. I'm sure you guys watched the documentary.
Yeah,
so
it
your
was
dad
awesome.
liked it. Like he's a
Adrenaline junkie.
parachuter
Yeah.
also, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything.
Parachuter.
Is that wrong?
Skydiver.
Skydiver. Parachuter.
All the skydivers are going, Jesus, dude.
No. I know it's
Parachuter. I like
skydiver, but I'm
parachuter.
trying to.
Parachuter, no.
I'm trying to say it so she understood it.
Yeah.
She understood. She didn't
Yeah.
speak. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, trying to make. Sometimes when you speak another language, you make it more simple.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
Yeah, but she probably speaks more languages than we do.
She
Yeah.
speaks English better than I do. So. Yeah.
Now, have you driven in a F1 car?
No. No.
Really?
Oh, she's into horses.
I sit in it sometimes, but I
But I mean, you've been a passenger.
I think
With-
if no, 'cause
They don't have a
They
level
have-
Dude, you can have 2 seats.
They have
had
one
They
seat.
got 2 seats, see?
They
Like a
have-
tandem bicycle?
It's a little different than a bicycle. Car, a F1 and a
There
bicycle
is
is a little
no
different.
two-seater
I've
F1
never
car.
seen a two-seater
Yeah, they
They,
got
F1
some.
car.
they built one where they had an extra seat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For idiot
Three-
like Jeff.
no.
Yeah, but
Correct.
like,
tourists and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really little when they did that.
Gotcha.
So just mom and dad went together.
Yeah,
And
see?
she was really sick and had to throw up afterwards.
Oh,
but
really?
I imagine.
Sounds fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good times. Good times. Have you ever went around the track in any car?
Yeah. Yeah.
What kind of car
The
did you run?
GT3.
Oh, yeah.
And I used to
Porsche.
race a little bit the
Go-karts.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. How
That was-
fast?
Not that fast. I think they went like 80 kilometers per hour. So I don't know. It's
Yeah,
like
not
50,
not that fast.
50,
That's
50, yeah.
that's crazy fast for a go-kart.
Go-kart.
That's
Inch off
that's
the
you
ground.
could die fast.
Yeah.
Can you get a? See, remember when we talked about putting a track at the
Yes.
ranch?
Yeah.
Can you run a go kart on dirt? Because we were gonna make a dirt.
Well, not
track.
Well,
those,
yeah,
not those type
You
of
can
go-karts.
get like
called a
special
funny
tires
car.
and stuff and just go.
Yeah.
But what would be more fun, what we're gonna do now, is the rally thing on our ranch.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
the
we can
rally
leave a car there.
Yeah.
The what?
We can leave a car there and just come up and drive at your house.
Can we
Yeah.
rent a rally car there?
I don't know.
Get a couple cars. We'll rent one. Take turns. Racing.
I think they would let us use. I don't think we have
Yeah.
to rent one.
No, I think we should rent one.
I mean,
I don't think they rent rally cars. Pretty sure they don't.
As long
It'd
as
be
you
more
have
fun to rent
insurance.
Turo.
Be cool if we could just borrow it and not have to pay for it. Because
Listen.
remember, I don't like paying for
Listen,
shit
you
we don't
get
need.
me a you get me a 4-wheel drive Toyota Corolla, and we're on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy my own car and just
I
leave
don't
it
think
there.
there's a 4-wheel drive Corolla.
Yeah, I know that was my
Then we want to go and do some snow rallies.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
When is this gonna be done? Because I want
Yeah.
to start. I want to make sure I fit in the car.
That's gonna be a while.
When
bro.
are they gonna do?
I think that's gonna
or
take a while.
something.
Yeah, you aren't gonna be able to drive that. That's gonna
Why
be a
not?
while.
Everybody can drive it.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able
Yeah,
to
we're
fit.
not going to discriminate against large people, little person.
That's the guy we make fun of for being too fat.
Not me. Yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm looking the wrong way.
You're dyslexic today.
That's right. That's right.
Listen here, little person, okay?
Yeah.
4
Yeah,
months.
yeah.
That is going to be great. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to that. And
Yeah,
then
that'd be way cool.
for every purchase of a new baby, you get to take 10 laps in the rally car.
Yeah, that's
There
a
you
good
go.
deal.
I'll help you out here.
That'd be cool. Now, have you done any rally car racing at all?
No.
No. Just gonna wing it.
Can't be that hard.
We drove on ice in Norway, and that was really funny. And then my brother had like this little rally car he was driving around, and I didn't want to try it because I want to have my time and just figure out how it works. So I was just driving with the road car. But yeah, then we went to Sweden and watched the Race of Champions where they were racing on ice, and I saw this rally car video and I was like, oh, let's do that.
Yeah.
So skydiving, what else? So, come on, Gordonville. So I have a feeling you and Ian were a little bit maybe in Geneva, Lake Geneva general area. You probably went out and partied a little bit, nightlife.
Discotheque.
Because I went to a party. I went to a party at your house during that horse show, and you guys are dancers.
Oh God, I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
even remember.
Oh, there's yeah, maybe that's part of why you dance so well. There's video of that somewhere, I know.
Oh no.
Insert caption here.
Yeah,
Yeah, right, yeah.
yeah. So you guys weren't really partiers over there?
No, in Europe, all the horse shows every time Saturday night and Friday nights they would have really fun parties before Corona happened, and that was more than enough party.
That was enough for you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Gordonville, it's going to be a long drive to any kind of a party.
Yeah.
Well, we just do house parties.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least there's no.
Oh yeah, because we went to what day? No.
Oh, we didn't get
never been invited there, have we?
No. We're still
I had a
lost.
great time there, though, Gina.
Yeah,
I
we
had a
lost
lot of
that
fun.
email.
I had a lot of fun having dinner there because I'm a friendly person. I don't make fun of little people or large people. I just go with it.
Yeah.
I had a great time there.
Yeah, we know you weren't invited.
Yeah.
We do pizzas at our house.
I've been invited there. I've had dinner there. Haven't I? Yeah.
Actually, I have been invited, and I know you guys haven't. I went there for
The poker.
no,
I played poker there.
Yeah, Mandy was. I remember Mandy.
but it was a special occasion. It was like Christmas.
Your mom's birthday?
Christmas.
Was it Christmas?
Christmas.
I don't remember.
We probably wouldn't.
It was memorable, though.
Yeah, we do
great
Christmas
time.
here. I guess we wouldn't have went to your house on Christmas.
Wait a minute. You were there? I was there.
You weren't there.
Yeah, I was there. How did I forget you were there?
It was somebody's birthday or something, wasn't it?
You weren't there.
No, but I remember something going on.
He wasn't there either.
I was there.
My mom's is in March.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was there.
I think it was just a general thing. We always sometimes do like little grill things.
Yeah,
for
it was
the.
a little grill thing.
That's what it
Gina,
was.
we went to last week.
Your grandma was there.
Yeah, so it was
Yeah.
before the Futurity or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, that's what it was.
No.
There you go.
That's what it was. Well, now we got that settled. I wasn't going to be able to finish this up without having that settled.
Yeah, that was a
And
great.
then just be clear of the fact that you guys have never been invited.
Yeah, that was
so.
a great story.
Anyway.
I've been there several times.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, Gina,
That was awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you guys.
Super fun.
Think we had a great show. Learned a lot about your background. And
We would have learned a little more if he didn't take the 10-minute rant down memory lane to the little truck stop in Geneva, the restaurant that burned down. But
I don't think it burned
didn't.
down,
No.
dude. You weren't
They
even
tore it
listening.
down.
yeah, that's what I meant.
I don't know why they would tear that. They had to move it somewhere
No, they
because that was the carbonara was unbelievable.
You're gonna have to go back on your credit card receipt and figure out what the name of that place was that you paid the bill at, and Google it.
It had a little restaurant, a little hotel in it. It was right
Yeah,
before
the
you
Moulin
got to
was the name.
Yeah, you knew the,
The
place.
Moulin.
Yeah.
That's not a really good place, though.
That's yeah. This is the info we're searching for. That
perfect.
We sent
sucked.
you to another place.
Yeah.
Not the
Yeah.
lake.
But the other place you sent us to was fancier. This place was more like a truck stop, and they brought you order the carbonara, and they brought you a bucket of carbonara.
Yeah, like
I mean, oh yeah,
Bucket O'Nera. I remember you talking about that.
it
You
was
said.
it was €3 for a bucket of Nero.
Had extra big forks.
It was,
I'm just saying.
They brought you a bucket of carbonara, and it was delicious.
Yes.
And the
With
other
the
place
gas
you
station
sent us was
fried
also amazing, and we got the best service because we told them that you sent us, and they said, and we got amazing service, and it was very nice. But it was, cuter little portions, and I'm not always into that.
Yeah, no. Most of the
But
time
that's
not.
normal. Here it's like
Huge. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
It's
American through and
style.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm American.
so you
through.
can actually finish a plate they bring.
I'll try.
Are you never?
You bring me a bucket of carbonara, and I'll put on my bib and I'll give it a whirl.
On my
I do like carbonara. Carbonara's pretty fantastic.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Good times.
All right.
Good
Very
times.
good. Awesome. Thanks, Gina.
Thank you.
Great show. Appreciate
Yep,
having
super
you.
fun.
Thank you.
Good luck at, moderately good luck, I guess. I mean, I don't want you to be the one that knocks me out if I'm on a bubble. But,
I kind of do. I kind of do. He picks on me a lot.
I do. But it's fun. We enjoy it. So,
That's why he's here.
all right. We'll see you again in a week.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you guys.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. We want to take a second to acknowledge SmartPack and Markel Insurance for letting us do this and bringing all this to you guys. Check them out. We've been with both of them for 15 years. Great companies, and we appreciate them.